T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video Production presents the Orland & Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week. Today, it's the Bulls of Smithtown East High School hosting the Arrows of Sachem East High School. Hi, everyone. Alongside my broadcast partner, Jim Furchland, I'm Chris Cayozzo, and today we have a battle of League One foes. Sachem East, Smithtown, and Jim, let's start with Sachem East, led by their first-year head coach, Connor Farrell, who plays in the Premier Lacrosse League. We'll get to that later. But first-year coaching, he is 7-6 in the league, 8-7 overall. They are led by their senior captain, Jonathan Arena.
Jono Arena has been a really special piece to this team for the Arrows. 27 goals along with 7 assists, so he can distribute, but more of a scorer on this team. They have lost their last 4 straight games, but all to really good teams, especially the last one at Connecticut. Their last win back on April 22nd at Floyd. So watch them. They're hungry after losing 4 straight games, but they're playing a really tough defense in the Smithtown East Bulls.
Smithtown East comes in third in League One, probably won't move for the playoffs next week that start next Friday. They are led by their coach, volunteer coach, Ken Willie, due to Rob Campbell being out today. Ken Willie leads this Smithtown East team, and they are led by their captain, Marcus Wertheim.
Yeah, Marcus Wertheim has been incredible, a midfield attack combo player for the Bulls. And again, it's someone who didn't play the last 2 games out with an illness, but he can definitely be a part when it comes to distributing, when it comes to scoring. He can do a little bit of everything. And what I heard from Coach Willie is everyone holds their players accountable. He doesn't really do much coaching, but watch the players strive to be their best today on Senior Day.
We will be right back after the national anthem here on T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Number 40, Matt Tirana. It's okay for you guys to put your hands up, by the way, so we all know who you are. Number 32, Owen Carroll. Number 27, Danny Kinahan. Number 24, Hunter Stritch. Number 21, Ben Eschbach. Number 19, Sean Stickle. Our goalie, number 18, Nick Mathis. Number 13, Andrew Donato. Number 12, Anthony DeConza. Number 9, Carrick Willie. Number 7, Nick Ferraro. And number 5, Marcus Wertheim. Ladies and gentlemen, your graduating senior class. If everybody would please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Back here at Smithtown East High School for a battle of League One teams. Sachem East to the left in the black, Smithtown East in the home whites. We are in for a great game on a Friday afternoon. Beautiful day on senior night. 13 seniors for the Smithtown East Bulls, the home team. Nicholas Schroeder Field we are on. It's dedicated on October 31st, Halloween of 2003. So it's been Nicholas Schroeder Field for 19 years, Jim.
Yeah, it's a long time. Still not as old as us, though.
As the teams take the field, Smithtown East huddled around their captain as they will take the field here. A few minutes till the opening face-off. Jim, what are you looking forward to for this game today?
I want to see how Sachem East can redeem themselves after dropping their last 4 games. They were all not easy ones, especially on the road at Connecticut, but lost 3 road games. However, a 5-point loss to Northport you can live with, the best team in Suffolk County right now. And then you lost to Sachem North by 7, and then lost to Lone by 1. That was a really low defensive game in a 5-4 loss. But now, Sachem East not too far from where they are. It depends on how they withstand their adversity over the last 4, and I want to see how they can counteract that against a really good Smithtown East team playing on their home field with not much nerves, being in front of their hometown, and especially for the seniors, feeling really confident and motivated to see what they do can finish out their last game of the season here at Nicholas Schroeder Field.
Nothing really to gain or lose from this game. They can't really fall from that 3 seed. Potentially with the win and a Ward Melville loss, which is very rare to happen today, they could move up to 2. But they're really settled in on that 3 seed. A home game to come next Friday for the playoffs. Playoffs just around the corner, as the opening draw is number 2, Joe Hobart. As the whistle is blown, and the possession will go to, nope, Hobart won't get it. Sachem will get it. Number 1, Carmine Giacconi. Sachem will have the first possession of the game. Arena with possession, passes back to Giacconi. Number 25, Justin McFall comes on, midfielder. To Arena. Coach Farrell says this team is very gritty. They play through the whistle. Always fights every game. Good pass there, back to Arena. Good defense by Desano. Sachem working the perimeter early. The one-on-one by Giacconi. Good spin, pass off, shot, save!
Nick Mathis straight above and caught that with ease. Good attempt, too, by Giacconi. Here comes Smithtown right at the gate. Long stickman.
And shot is wide, but it'll stay with Smithtown East.
There's Coach Willie's son, Carrick. And a little fun fact about Carrick Willie, and then you have Ken Willie being the volunteer head coach for today due to Robert Campbell's illness. We have a significant lacrosse figure in the stands, Glenn Thiel, the grandson of Carrick Willie and the grandfather of Ken Willie, 33 years with the Penn State Nittany Lions, and also 10 years with the Virginia Cavaliers, won a national championship back in 1972. So we have a champion in the stands, only about 15 feet from us.
Cuts, shoots, scores! Marcus Wertheim with his first of the day.
Big time Wertheim. 32 goals now on the season. And credit this. Good pass outside from behind. Rooney sets it up. And missile from Wertheim with the whip. And it counts for the first of the day for the Bulls.
We showed him pregame, our spotlight player, and he's showing off early here at home. 1-0 Smithtown East over Sachem East. We are 9:42 in the first as we have the Rangers song here going on, which I love, but we have a penalty on Sachem. Credit to our PA guy, Mike Wertheim, father of Marcus Wertheim. He is the PA guy in the booth today with us alongside Frank Mathis. As we have our second face-off, and it'll go to Smithtown. That is number 13 for Sachem in the box, Alex Scialone. And now Smithtown East on the man up. See if they could take advantage of this after the goal. So 1-0, Jim. This could be Smithtown early, and that's how they've won a lot of games this year, getting ahead early.
You know, that last goal from Wertheim looks like that fever has transitioned into his lacrosse game. That shot was sick.
Wertheim again on the perimeter. He's going to wind up. Nope, fake little shot. Pass around. It'll be number 2 with the shot and the goal! Joe Hobart. And Smithtown East on the man up, executes, and they lead 2-0.
This is picture-perfect location.
Assisted by number 3, Ryan.
Watch Rooney. And then up top right corner. Very tough for Dakota to defend that. And Hobart just put it in a position where it just could not be stopped. Again, great pass. Rooney up right above that top right corner. Very tough for Dakota to defend. And here come the Bulls, already up 2-0.
Out of the gates hot. The Bulls are coming out of the gates here in Smithtown.
Hot shot Hobart.
Hot shot Hobart. I like that one, Jim. And Smithtown will gain possession again. Now the even strength. Wertheim pass. And a pass and a goal! Andrew Donato with the assist from Marcus Wertheim.
Smithtown goal scored by number 13, Andrew Donato. Assisted by
check
number
out
5,
this. Good move.
Wertheim.
Again, Wertheim not only scoring, but then doing some dishing, and Donato delivers with his first goal of the day.
3 goals in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 3 different goal scorers. And no timeout yet by Sachem East. And the face-off on the ground, and the ground ball picked up by Sachem East, looking to get on the board.
That's Donato's 5th goal of the season.
And now Sachem East looking to score their first. That's a shot and a save!
That was impressive. Mathis, face to face.
That's his 2nd save of the day. Now Smithtown quickly up the field, looking to go up 4-0. So 2 impressive saves by Mathis here early. His team leads 3-0. Here on the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week, alongside my broadcast partner Jim Ferchland, Chris Caiozzo on the call. Jim, a lot of action early for Smithtown.
Yeah, Smithtown East, they're not wasting any opportunities. Whenever they have something that's exploited, they're capitalizing. When it's come to all teamwork, again, I talked to Coach Willie today. He says he doesn't really do much of the coaching because everybody keeps themselves accountable, and you got to love that from a coach. That's how you know you trust your players. And he even said this to me. Before every single game, or after usually every practice during the weekend, the team, they go out to Miller's Ale House. The camaraderie's there. You got to love that, knowing that the coach knows that these players are together from not only just a season, but throughout the entire year. It's great to see.
I know when I played volleyball, we had the pasta parties. That's an upgrade, huh?
Yeah.
Going to Miller's Ale House. As Sachem East brings it up. But like Jim said, good team camaraderie, and it's showing here early in Smithtown. Sachem East on their third possession of the game, looking to get on the score, but Mathis, the brick wall in goal. Good pass off the bounce. Sachem will maintain.
Yeah, Ortiz had a shot, couldn't locate it in his stick net. And that may have been a missed opportunity.
Off the left hand, ball comes loose. The ground ball will be picked up by Smithtown. Michael DeSano up the field. Good pass. Great dish. Oh, no, just under. And Jim, this ball movement, especially by Wertheim, is great. He almost had a second dish of the game, and I had an early celebration there.
Yeah, well, it looks like Smithtown, they're really slick with the stick right now. The passing is like butter, cutting it through a knife. And it looked like a possibility Wertheim dished that out a little too quickly, did not know how to open look, and he got excited because he had the open look, just could not execute.
Smithtown almost 4 for 4 on possessions there, but Sachem gets a good stop, and they will look to score their first goal of the game. We are 5:57 left. A shot, nope, fake shot, pass, wind it up, and it'll be wide.
And that time, that was Arena.
Arena trying to get on the board. The senior captain going to Cortland, the future Red Dragon. Shot, and wide again. So Sachem's getting the shots, Jim, just not in the back of the net.
Yeah, McFowl had an opportunity there. However, it wasn't the best angle. Got to credit great defense from Garrett Mangles there on that defensive play. However, Sachem East, they're at the X again, but now a double team from behind doesn't make things any easier.
Great double team by Smithtown. Sachem gets out of it, pass up top, and a flag comes out.
Oh, what a fake.
Pass is on the ground. No, blocked shot. It looked like a shot got blocked. And the penalty flag comes out. We'll see who it is on.
Let's see who's coming
Two guys
out.
running towards the sideline. 3 guys now. Let's see who comes off the box. So Smithtown East, their first penalty of the game. Sachem East will be on the man up. It'll be number 44, Michael DeSano, who's had some excellent plays so far. Just a little too aggressive there on defense. Sachem East, their first man up on opportunity of the day.
Yeah, Coach Willie even told me, DeSano, he's a package player. Does everything the coach asks. And since I'm talking about him, going to Stony Brook.
That's right, Jim. You're an alum of the Seawolves. Gotta love when we have some Seawolves on the game. And a pass wide. And Sachem East will maintain possession. On the man up for 2 minutes. DeSano comes off. Good passing around the perimeter. Up top. Quick passes. Shot wide. Save by Mathis! His third save in as many shots. 3 for 3. And it'll go back to Sachem.
That seemed too good to be true. I don't know if Mathis has some magic, the magician right there. Sticking it low and keeping it in between his legs, didn't cross the line.
Sachem East back on possession. Another save! Number 4 for Mathis.
With the stick. That was the most impressive save we've seen so far today. And he didn't even look blemished, didn't look phased, met the ball right with the stick part of his net.
Mathis, 4 shots at him, 4 saves. Impressive early. Mathis the magician. As Sachem East,
they're controlling the time of possession. They need to get one in past Mathis. So far, that's been the difficult task.
4 for 4 on save attempts. And Sachem East just trying to find the back of that net. Mathis saying no. And the penalty is over now. 3:35 left in the first. Here on T&D Sports Video Production. First quarter, I should say. And Sachem East, they've had the attempts, Jim. They're just not finding the back of the net. So good shots, good passes, just need to find the back of that net. And Smithtown's been finding it.
Even credit to the defense for the Bulls.
Good pass there by Sachem East. Arena winds up and scores! Jonah Arena, his first of the game, and puts Sachem on the board 4-1.
Yeah, Justin Ortiz sets this up beautifully. Great pass. Arena rifles it and annihilates the net. And there goes Sachem East on top of the board. Their first one of the day. And it comes in with a little over 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
3-1. That's a much needed goal because it's a big difference going down 4 goals or only being down 2. And Smithtown was hot out of the gates. They scored 3 straight, but a good answer by Sachem. Sachem currently 10th in League One. They could move up with a win, but they are in the playoffs. They clinched the playoff game. I'm sorry, after last game, they clinched a playoff game. Sachem on possession again. And the ball is loose. Good knockout there by, that was number 24, Hunter Streech. Now Sachem on possession again. With 2:43 left in the first quarter, they trail by 2 goals. Passing around the perimeter. Key for Sachem. Not a lot of one-on-one stuff for them. Definitely a slower pace than Smithtown. They moved up the ball fast, Jim.
And Ortiz on that last assist, that's his 16th of the year. That leads the team. So that shows that he was setting up somebody the entire time.
Good pressure. Shot and a score. Number 1. Carmine Giacone with the goal.
Man's a sophomore.
Sachem goal by number 1, Carmine Giacone.
And watch out for this fake right here on the replay. Dished away. Carmine, fake. Dodges the bullet anyway. And faked out Anthony DeConza. And also, Mathis had an attempt. Bottom left-hand corner. Couldn't deny it.
So Sachem back in this game, 3-2. After their first 4 shot attempts were saved. 2 straight goals. 3-2 here early. A lot of goals to go around.
Yeah, that definitely relieves the pressure from Farrell with 2 unanswered goals from the Arrows. And now they have possession once again. Tides have turned quickly.
After 3-0, he didn't take that time out. He didn't even look like he was sweating there after a 3-goal deficit, and now it's down to 1. And Sachem looking to draw things up here, tie things up. 3-2 with under 2 minutes to play. Great answer by Sachem. Trailing by 3. They cut that deficit to 1 now, almost at the end of the first quarter. Arena with 1, Giacone with 1. 3 different goal scorers for Smithtown.
Again, that's where that camaraderie comes in. There's not just one-sided player. Everyone can do a little something offensively for the Bulls.
On a beautiful Friday night here at Smithtown between Sachem East and Smithtown. And Sachem trying to draw here early, and the pass is dropped by Arena.
1 minute to play in the period. 1 minute.
Sachem looking to tie things up. Great ball movement.
And that last goal from Carmine, Giacone, 15th of the year. It was even at 14 goals and 14 assists. And that puts him above that threshold.
Coach Farrell says Giacone, a sophomore, smaller guy, very fast, and a great feeder. But there, he scored. Great no-look pass, but dropped. That would have been a great goal if he could have scored that one, but... And now we have 15 seconds. We know Smithtown can move the ball. Moving up the field, under 10, and the ball is dropped.
So much animation in this game already. That's how passionate Smithtown East is about this sport of lacrosse, especially on their home field. They want to see the seniors execute. They want to see them win, and just could not take care of it.
Pass up will be just Steph. That's another save at the end of the first. 3-2. We will be back here on the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland and Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Birdie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
That's Chloe Humphrey. That's a beautiful move.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
She is the real deal.
Gotta give it up. He does to his brother who scored.
Spalina to Spalina.
Gets it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores. Mullen. Shot is a save. Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores. There's the game winner.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production.
Back here for the second quarter at Nicholas Schroeder Field on the campus of Smithtown East High School. The opening face-off, a scrap battle. And it's still picked up by Smithtown. They are going left to right. The pass is dropped by Wertheim and it'll go out of bounds.
Seems every time Smithtown East, they're not conservative at all. They are continuing to pass the ball, making quick passes, making quick shots. But those last two possessions they had, you know, there were some errors and miscues. And therefore, this is why Sachem East is still in this game. They were down 3-0. Sachem East found their rhythm. They found their identity and how they need to scout Smithtown East in that first. They allowed 3 goals early, very early in that first quarter. Now it's only a 1-goal game.
It's like when Smithtown has the possession. I have to speed up my voice because they're moving so fast. But Sachem, very, very conservative. They move slow. They draw up a play. Smithtown, very quick. Their chemistry, you can see, is right there. As Sachem has possession. 5 saves early for Mathis. Sachem looking to tie things up here early in the second quarter. Arena has it, passes up. Ball comes loose. Let's see who can control the ground ball. It'll be Arena. He gets double teamed. Let's see if he passes out. No, he keeps. Pass behind the goal.
Oh, yeah, Gary.
Good forced turnover there. Let's see if Smithtown can come up with it. They do not.
And we were just told during the break about Arena how he already scored against Mathis. They're going to be roommates up in Cortland after this season is over. That's pretty cool. How about that?
Very cool. The future Red Dragons coming together. But opponents today in this League One matchup, Smithtown East, the 3 seed. Next week in the playoffs, Sachem could move up or move down after today.
Currently at the 10th seed.
but they have secured a playoff spot. Coach Farrell in his first year on the helm.
Good check.
And ball's loose again. Let's see if Sachem can keep possession. They do. Carmine Giacone, the sophomore.
Again, great defense by Tarana there. Again, it just looks like you could see the ball movement is there for Sachem East. You got to credit the defense for Smithtown on the angles. They're not letting them go straight through. I mean, we saw that recently when we did the game versus Longwood in Sachem East for the girls. Again, how they played, they weren't letting them go through the center. It was always defending in the corners and making life difficult finding those angles inside.
The behind the back misses. Ground ball again is up and will be controlled by Smithtown. Number 36. Garrett Mangles. Shoot high off the stick of Wertheim, looking for his second.
So check out this. Could have been a oh, actually, no, look at this save.
Smithtown moving the ball very quick. Wertheim shoots and scores! Marcus Wertheim, his second of the day.
Smithtown goal scored by number 5, Marcus Wertheim. Assisted by number 3, Ryan Rooney.
Yeah, Rooney again finds Wertheim. Wertheim had the open look, decided to snipe it, and whistles it for Wertheim. And his second goal of the day. Now it's a 2-goal lead for the Bulls.
Wertheim headed to Brown University next year in Rhode Island. Part of the Ivy League. Are they the Brown Bears?
Brown Bears.
Brown Bears. As Sachem wins the face-off, and two flags come out. 2 flags come out as it is maintained by number 19 for Sachem. He shoots wide. Hit the back of the net.
And we have a whistle because since that was an attempt on the shot, open look opportunity for Brandon Pazienza, who has 26 goals on the year. And it went to the left outside part of the net, not on the inside, but he was swarmed by 2 Smithtown East defensemen.
Pazienza headed to Malloy next year, the senior. Coach Farrell says, very scrappy kid, 60% face-off percentage. Gets a lot of ground balls, as we saw there, and he has a good fight in him. So now the penalty, it'll be on number 33, Chris Trebing.
And Pazienza, he is a 3-headed monster. I mean, he can do the attack, face-off, and midfield.
So Sachem on their second man up. They did not execute on the first. And the pass is wide, and it'll go to Smithtown on the man down. And let's see if Smithtown can score here on the man down. Let me say one thing. I want to shout out this PA guy, Mike Wertheim, the enthusiastic Mike Wertheim next to me here. Not only a PA guy, a fan too, rooting on his son and the whole Smithtown East team. So Smithtown with possession. On the man down, they could kill this just passing it around. They don't need to score. Let's see if they try to. Why not? Got him wide save. Nice save there. That is the goalie, Delomo. First year in net, stepped into this role very nicely, says Coach Farrell. So first save before Delomo. Colin Delomo. So now Sachem still on the man up. 4-2, 6:52 left. Good forced turnover there, but Sachem recovers.
The arrows are looking for their target. And right now, it seems the Bulls are taking that away. Every shot has to be earned. Good move.
Pass is dropped, but maintained by Sachem. This is their second man up, Jim. They did not execute on the first. They do have 2 goals, looking to draw to a 1-goal game. Shot.
Yeah, Nikki!
That's a save. It got stopped by in between his legs there, but did not cross the line. 6 save.
Oh my!
Forced turnover and a goal. Good heads-up play.
The timing by Carmine Giacconi. Are you kidding me?
Can't wait to see the replay of this one. And Coach Farrell saying, good heads-up play. These are the type of plays that'll win games, Jim. Let's see. Wow, one-hand snag, and look at the celebration by Coach Farrell there. That's an excellent play, a heads-up play by only a sophomore.
Yeah, Carmine robbed Mathis of that attempt, and it was clean as could be.
Might have to send that into Sports Center tonight.
Yeah, cleaner than a latex glove on that one. That was incredible.
Let's go, Joey!
4-3, and again, these are the type of plays Coach Farrell says will win ball games. But Smithtown East, a very tough team to beat. Ball is knocked loose and maintained by Smithtown. A battle of the East.
Great stick security by DeConza.
And we will have a timeout, I think, called by Smithtown. Yes. Coach Ken Willie calls his first time out of the game as we head to break here on the Orland and Cohen Sports Game of the Week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland and Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Dumps it off to Ty. Spin move to her right, now back to her left, gets clear, fires, and she scores. Cage, good cut. Gives it up, and here's a save. Valentine turns and fires, and she scores. Valentine tries to get it in front, she does, and Caramelli scores. Bentley on the free position this time. Puts it low, and there's a stop.
My sister's best friend's cousin. That's pretty cool. We were just all hanging out. My fault, sorry, sir. Back here on the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week. Smithtown East. This is a battle. They lead 4-3 over Sachem East. Sachem East with a crazy goal, Jim. Let's talk about it. Carmine Giacconi, the sophomore, a heads-up play, went up with one hand and snagged it from Mathis. Take a look here.
Yeah, here it is again. Mathis looking for the pass ahead with the left hand. And you won't get an easier goal in your career, in your high school career. Carmine Giacconi made that look way too easy. And I don't know if anyone else on the field can make that play. And I noticed with Sachem East, they are in this game because of Smithtown East mistakes. When it came on that man-up opportunity, man-down opportunity from Rooney, and missed a shot on one of the nice saves from DeColo. And then that next opportunity led to a turnover, and then you saw Carmine do the impossible.
That was incredible. I'm still thinking about that play. But back to game play, 4-3. Smithtown on possession, and good time out there by Coach Willie after a little mishap on defense. Let's see if they can answer here. Up 1 goal. Sachem really putting in a good effort as a 10 seed playing the number 3 seed. Shot and a score! Joe Hobart.
Smithtown goal scored by number 2, Joe Hobart, assisted by number 3, Ryan Rooney.
Second goal of the day. And you want to talk about a snipe. This is about 15 yards out. That shot was hot from Hobart.
Good answer there by Smithtown East.
I want to know how many players on this team are Rangers fans then.
I know I am, Jim. 5-3, 4:40 left in the first half. Good half of lacrosse. One of the better halves I've seen. And a whistle is blown. Infraction goes to Smithtown.
So far, already 2 goals from Hobart and 2 goals from Wertheim. Donato, the lone one, with 1.
I'll leave him out there. Senior day.
Smithtown up 2 goals. And Jim, let's just talk about that answer by Smithtown. They call timeout. They're only up by 1 goal. And Hobart, one of the senior, I'm sorry, no, he's a junior, but one of the leaders on this team answers and puts this team up 2 goals.
Yeah, Coach Willie, he refers to Joe Hobart as Trader Joe because he bags his own groceries, does everything the coach asks him to do, and does
Great
another
save.
nice save from DeLomo.
DeLomo, his second save of the day.
And this was as close as it gets. Rooney dishing right in front. Donato looking for a second goal today. That's a heads-up effort from DeLomo.
As Sachem, good ride there by Smithtown, but Sachem escapes. And now Sachem looking to draw this game back to a 1-goal game. See if they can find their leader, Arena. We aren't in an arena, we're on a field, but Arena looking to get some more goals today.
I got what you meant. The passing from Sachem East is pretty crisp. And it's not even like lackadaisical pass. Like every pass is located with a little bit of velocity. And that will move the offense quicker.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Good defense there by Smithtown East. Sachem East escapes behind the net. Pass out, dropped. And we've seen a bunch of those in the first half, but Sachem East has recovered well.
And Trishik
And another.
moved really well against a good defense.
And now Smithtown will gain possession off the errant pass from Sachem. Sun is shining in Smithtown. 5-3 with 2:40 left. Alongside Jim Ferchland, Chris Cayozzo on the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week. Smithtown moving up fast, like usual. Pass up.
I think up-tempo is an understatement with how this team plays. They're fast. They know how to play with each other.
Hobart
Take him.
has the one-on-one. He's asking for it. He's asking for his offense to clear out. Right on the 40-yard line.
So Mars checks in.
Hobart beats him right. Pass, shoots, scores!
Second one of the day for Donato.
Andrew Donato.
Smithtown goal scored by number 13, Andrew Donato, assisted by number 2, Joe Hobart.
Now, if you're a lacrosse coach, this will make you smile. First, Hobart dishes it off, no problem. Donato goes bottom right, beats Delacolo, and it's now a 3-goal lead for the Bulls, and I would call that bully ball.
6-3, Smithtown.
I'm no mathematician, but that would mean Donato, Hobart, and Wertheim both have 2 goals each.
Both
2 times 3 is 6.
Both have the opportunity, all 3 of them have the opportunities for the first game's hat trick.
Oh, I love it.
And another timeout.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Smithtown calls it.
Good shot, Andrew.
Read it. 1:46 left.
excited to announce our collaboration with T&D Sports to bring more coverage to the high school game. Our mission at Back of the Cage has always been to provide the best in-class coverage for boys and girls lacrosse. We are excited to work alongside T&D Sports to provide more coverage than ever and elevate the exposure of the game across the Northeast. Thank you.
This exclusive broadcast is brought to you by Orland & Cohen Sports Medicine. With over 15 locations across Long Island, Orland & Cohen for all your sports injury needs. Back here at Nicholas Schroeder Field alongside my broadcast partner and the whole T&D Sports video production team, Jim Furchland. Jim, 1:46 left, and I think Smithtown East is closing this half out well.
Yeah, they're really capitalizing on some early mistakes that they had in the first half, and I'm pretty sure the players are aware of that. They're holding each other accountable, and I know I said that a couple of times, but that is what Coach Willie said that really stood out. They're not beating themselves either. Whatever they do, they know where they are in the field. They're making great passes. They're getting really excellent shot opportunities. Sachem East, they're working for those opportunities, but looking at Smithtown East, they're taking care of business in this first half as of right now.
Let's see if Smithtown could put more on the board here. Still 135, and they're in their offensive possession, but even if they get the ball on the opposite side of the field, they could bring up that ball within 5 to 10 seconds. So let's see if they're going to draw up for one or two plays. Shot up top, a little fake.
Shorty again, take him.
Hobart doesn't want the one-on-one. Passes up to Ryan Rooney.
Now, this is where Rooney works.
Come on, Ryan. Take the easy pass.
Ball is up in the air, and the ball is
1 minute to play in the period.
controlled by Sachem.
Nicky Disapio.
And let's see if Sachem holds on to it here. They could score one. The double is coming, the ride, and a hit. Timeout. Sachem with 36 seconds to go. Good timeout by Coach Farrell there, trailing by 3 goals, trying to cut it to 2. And we'll be back with the rest of the first half here on the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Dumps it off to Ty. Spin move to her right, now back to her left, gets clear, fires, and she scores. Cage, good cut. Gives it up, and here's a save. Valentine turns and fires, and she scores. Valentine tries to get it in front, she does, and Caramelli scores. Bentley on the free position this time. Puts it low, and there's a stop.
Back here, 36 seconds to go in the first half. An entertaining game of lacrosse with my broadcast partner, Jim Furchland, Chris Cayozzo, and the whole T&D Sports Video production staff. About 30 seconds left in the first half. Sachem East trying to cut it to 2-goal deficit. See if they can.
Watch the angles. Watch the angles. They're not letting them get to the center. You're going to draw them out to the right or left side of the field.
Now down to about 10 seconds left. Let's see what Sachem East could do here. The wraparound, good defense, and the push. He falls down, ball is loose, a flag is up, and it'll be on Smithtown. And it is stopped with .4. It looks like more time will be added. And
Logan Postel was tripped. So they're going to
They're going to call the half. And Sachem East will have the penalty when we get back for the start of the second half. So a good way to close out that half by Sachem, not allowing a goal. And actually, they'll be on the man up, Jim, when we get back for the second half. Smithtown East leads 6-3 over Sachem East. We'll be back for the second half of the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Birdie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
That's Chloe Humphrey. That's a beautiful move.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
She is the real deal.
Gotta give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spalina to Spalina.
Gets it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores. Mullen. Shot is a save. Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores. There's the game winner.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
It is halftime here at Nicholas Schroeder Field on Smithtown East High School. 6-3, Smithtown East over Sachem East. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Farchwin alongside Chris Galloso, stepping out for a minute because we do have a special guest in the broadcast booth, and it is Coach Willie's grandfather. It's Glenn Thiel. Glenn, thank you so much for taking the time out to join us for a bit.
My pleasure. Glad to be here.
All right, so what I was told, a lot of Penn State connection in this. So you coached at Penn State for 33 years,
Right.
and you won a championship back in 1972 with the Virginia Cavaliers.
Right.
So what was that moment like back in your day?
The game was different. 72 was a long time ago. I think they just had their 60th reunion group of kids. The one's still alive. We were getting up there. So we won 2 national championships. I was there 8 years. Came to Penn State in 78 and coached for 33 years at Penn State. Coach Willie was one of my players and captain and everything his senior year. So it's great to see my grandson play in a high school game.
Now, Carrick, a very special player, a 3-sport player, lacrosse, basketball, and football. When he was, going to be a teenager, were you saying, all right, you're going to go to Penn State and you're going to be great? Was that the goal?
Well, kind of thought he'd go to Penn State maybe, but he looked around. He's a very good student. He got into, he must have applied to 13 schools. He got into 10 or 11 of them, but he decided Penn State's where he wants to go. He'll probably play on the club team. They got a great club program as well as a varsity program, but he might get a tryout with the Penn State varsity. We'll see.
So how was the transition over from Penn State and then going to Virginia?
The transition for me?
Yeah.
Well, Penn State was my home. I grew up there. My father coached there for 22 years. So for me, after being at Virginia 8 years, it was just to be able to go home and kind of get that program restarted and kick them up a little bit. And we'd had a couple trips to the national tournament in 03 and 05. And other good teams that probably could have gotten in. But back then, they didn't have as many teams in the national tournament. They only had 8 total. Now they have 16. So.
Now, non-lacrosse related, but when we talk about Penn State, we have to bring up a legend. How close were you with Joe Paterno?
Well, I mean, that's football. Football is all by themselves. But I knew Joe because through my father, because back in the 30s and 40s, 50s, all those administrative people entertained and mixed with Joe and his whole staff, and it was a long-term staff. Now it's changed so much with football, these gigantic staffs and all kinds of support people. They're their own entity, and they do very well.
So how important was this Penn State tradition, especially that your son actually coached there for 3 years, did a good job, then went out of the country to go to Australia, and now he is back at Smithtown. He's coaching his own son, who's going to Penn State.
Yeah.
How does that come full circle?
Well, Kenny's my son-in-law. It's not my son, but he got his background at Harbor Fields and came to Penn State and did a great job for us, and ended up marrying my daughter. So it's kind of full circle. Now he's helping out with the Sachem or the Smithtown group, and the head coach isn't here today, so he's kind of running the game. So.
How are you so far? What have you seen from this game? What do you like from it?
It's Smithtown.
Both teams.
Both. That's a good game. They're very equal teams. The Sachem kids are very good at attacking one side and getting the ball to the backside, and I think the motion and offense has helped the Smithtown kids a little bit, and they've gotten their hands free for a lot of good shots. But the goalie's been the difference. The goalie for Smithtown had like 5 or 6 saves probably, and they could easily be goals.
All right. I'll just wrap up with this. Who do you think comes out with the victory today?
Smithtown, of course.
All right. Glenn, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game.
My pleasure. Thanks.
All right. So that was Glenn Thiel, lacrosse champion back in 1972 with the Virginia Cavaliers, the grandfather of head coach Ken Willie, the Smithtown East head coach, and also the grandson of Carrick Willie. We'll be right back with the start of the third quarter and second half. It's 6-3 Smithtown East over the Sachem East Arrows. You're watching.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Back here, the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week here on T&D Sports Video Production. Alongside Jim Furchland, Chris Caiozzo, we're back. Sachem East, Jim, will be on the man up, on the penalty to start the second half. And Jim, let me tell you, great job on that interview.
Thanks. Well, we have a lacrosse legend in here. We have 13 seniors. We have Mike Wertheim in here as well, doing a great job with the PA. I am animated. Like, I feel like I just had 2 monsters and a caffeine coffee on top of that, which I didn't, though.
He's pumping me up on my goal calls.
It's been a joy to be in this booth so far this afternoon. That first half was good. I think the second half can get even better.
I think we're in store for a great second half between the Bulls of Smithtown East and the Arrows of Sachem East, who are really not playing like a 10 seed right now, Jim.
The intensity has been there for both teams. It took a while for Sachem East to really ramp up their offense. They started off sloppy, and that explained the 3-goal lead early with a 3-0 lead for the Bulls. But it's just been a 3-headed monster. Donato, Hobart, and Wertheim. Will anyone else deliver outside of that and Mathis? We'll see.
See if Sachem East kid get a little closer. And their passes have been a little erratic all game, and now Smithtown, a lot of East today. Smithtown East, Sachem East. Smithtown East will have the ball on the man down. Last time on the man down, they tried to score a goal. Let's see if they will hold. Smart decision by goalie here coming out of the net, trying to kill some time. And on the ride, Smithtown East escapes. Now let's see if they hold. It'll be worth on.
Yeah, expect them to not really make any effort to get near the goal. Just use that clock as much. You have a 3-goal lead. You can use this clock out as much as you want. Remember, there's no shot clock in high school lacrosse.
Whistle is blown. Let's see what the call is here.
So too many men on the field?
Let's see what the exact call is. Talking to Coach Willie here.
Oh, so he forgot that they were in a man down.
Head official forgot that Smithtown East was on the man down. Correction. So an inverted whistle there. So play will resume. 11:15 left in the third quarter. Smithtown East up 6-3 over the Arrows of Sachem East. And now play will resume.
Yeah, Hobart really flying. Taking care of all the little things.
As Jim mentioned, 3 goals apiece for Wertheim, Donato, and Hobart. 2 goals apiece, I'm sorry, correction. 3 different goal scorers. They are hoping to finish with 3 goals each or more. And Smithtown now still on the man down. Looking to just hold the ball, which is smart.
Oh, we're even.
Back at even strength. Pass up, shot, and a goal! Garrett Mangles from up top.
Smithtown goal scored by number 36, Garrett Mangles. Assisted by number 32, Owen Carroll.
But there's the largest lead of the day, and this was from about 25 yards out. That was a cannon from Mangles. And it makes it a 4-goal lead for the Bulls with that missile from Mangles.
Mangles shooting from all towards of angles. What a shot by them by Mangles.
That's
His
now
first.
the 4th different goal scorer for the Bulls.
7-3. And no, guys, this isn't a football game. We're out the lacrosse field.
Oh!
And a dirty hit there.
That's it, white ball. Yes, white ball.
We got some taunting there. Hunter Stritch was not happy with that defensive play.
They'll go to Smithtown. Up 4 goals.
And that will only ramp up the enthusiasm and determination to expand this lead
Hobart
for the
wants
Bulls.
that. Hobart wants that one-on-one. He passes it up to number 7, Nicholas Ferraro on the field.
That boy, 12.
7-3, 9:43 left in the third. Ferraro passes. Good spin, good dish. A little high for Wertheim, but he recovers.
I think he did that purposely.
Wertheim on the one-on-one. Passes out. Shoots, and a save. Nice save there by DeLomo, his third. So 6 saves for Mathis, 3 for DeLomo.
You have 9 scenes combined between 10 goals. That's pretty fair.
Hobart. Good defense, double team. Ball's loose, Hobart recovers. Drops it again. Up top to Wertheim. Sets up the offense. Long shot, wide.
Overhand.
Smithtown recovers after the wide shot by Wertheim. .8:38 left, the shot wide again. That was Rooney, his first shot attempt of the day, Jim.
He's more of a facilitator than a scorer.
But Smithtown East, all Smithtown East this quarter so far, about 4 minutes in, looking to grow on this 4-goal lead.
He can facilitate and score with the best of them. He does have 28 goals and 21 assists. And a couple of them have come in today, so make that 23 or 24 assists on the year.
Wertheim goes low and scores! The hat trick for Marcus Wertheim.
Smithtown goal scored by number 5, Marcus Wertheim. Assisted by number 7, Nick Ferraro.
Yeah, Nick Ferraro made this play happen. No one was on Wertheim. A double team came up to the top, and a nice split between the legs. Wertheim with the 5-hole, and tip off your hat for the senior.
First hat trick of the game comes from Wertheim. 8-3 with 8:10 left. 2 goals by Smithtown East here in the third. Sachem scoreless in the half. It'll go to Smithtown again off the face-off win. Clear coming from the goal from Mathis.
Yeah, Coach Willie was talking about Tirana and Hobart being a face-off monster between those two. And you saw it from Tirana right out. No hesitation, flew in and set up the offense. This is turning into a rout.
8-3, 5-goal deficit for Sachem East. They are scoreless here in the second half. Smithtown just trying to grow on this lead on senior night.
Oh, let him play. Senior day.
Shot wide, bounces wide. Brandon Mars in the game. First time we called his name.
Got a junior on that shot, too.
13 seniors, but a very good junior class for the Smithtown East team. Pass behind the net.
Oh.
Up front, passes dropped. Passes. That was a shot attempt. DeLomo save.
And I don't even think that was a save from DeLomo. I think that may have been a deflection and a great response from DeCipio, the long stickman, number 20, right in front of DeLomo.
But Smithtown still on possession here with 6:26, about halfway left in the third. Pass. And ball's loose. Picked up by Sachem. A whistle is blown. Stay with Smithtown. 5.
So check out this again. So watch this. May have been a deflection from the long stickman.
Went off the knee.
DeCipio, it appeared. But then that, again, that could have easily been the dagger for the arrows, but not that time.
And that's another shot wide by Smithtown.
Now I want to talk a little bit about something about Smithtown East. You're in hostile territory if you're Sachem East here. So when I talked to Coach Willie over the phone, and he wanted to say this. So far, JV's team, their season ended today.
And that's a goal. Milani Cole. First time we're calling his name today.
Smithtown goal scored by number 10, Cole Milani. Assisted by number 2,
Cole Milani. I'm sorry, I read it off the roster quickly. It's Cole Milani. I called him Milani Cole.
Yeah, check this out. Again, Hobart this time with the dish, and Milani with the goal.
Getting different goal scorers here for Smithtown in the second half. 5 different goal scorers.
So with that goal, that gives it a 6-goal lead for Smithtown East. Now back to what I was saying, the JV team for Smithtown East, their season just ended. So it depends, likely for the playoffs, if they win in advance. When they play on the road, they're going to be playing in hostile territory, likely to play Ward Melville after they play a home game. So according to Coach Willie, he said that he wants to have a scrimmage with the JV team there, heckling them to show that they're going to be playing in a different environment, just to know that they're ready. They want to know how they handle the pressure with constantly being degraded.
Shoots, scores! The long pole gets involved. Carrick Willie.
Right on cue for the coach.
Smithtown goal scored by number 9, Carrick Willie.
That is a long stick. And you have very little reaction time if you're DeLomo. So check this out again. Yeah, he just beat his defender to the point, launched it, and let it fly for the long stickman, Carrick Willie. Making his dad proud on the sidelines.
And Grandpa.
And Grandpa on the stands.
Now,
Legendary
I don't think the
Penn
flag
State
will
figure.
stand. It will, it will. 10-3 with 5:26 to go. And now it's been all Smithtown in the second half.
4-0.
4-0. But even more important, and an infraction, and it'll go to Sachem, looking to score their first goal. They ended that first half well, only trailing by 3, but now a deficit of 7.
Smithtown East showing no mercy in this second half. Looking for their 12th win of the year and their 7th in a row.
It's a good momentum, like you said, going into the playoffs. Sachem, good defense there by Smithtown.
Again, it's the angles.
Cutting off all angles. 10-3 your score. Alongside Jim Fershland, Chris Caiozzo, along with the whole T&D Sports Video Production staff on a great Friday afternoon, senior day at Smithtown. And their seniors have showed up. Werheim, Willie, Sachem on possession, winds up, backwards goal, and now I don't know. Now, this is just my opinion. You're down 7 goals. Going behind the back.
Behind the back with a spin, showing some flair. I mean, it looked pretty, it just didn't go in. But still, credit the effortless attempt. Made it look really pretty from Jono.
Sachem East will maintain possession. Down 7 goals, looking to cut this deficit for the start of the 4th. Going to be tough, though, because Smithtown defense is excellent. But off the bounce, that's a save. Hit the stick of Mathis. His 7th save.
Lucky number 7 on the replay.
Good move by Sachem, but an even better save.
That's a
there.
nice save.
And a shot and a goal! Number 25 for Sachem. That's Justin McFall. He's on the scoreboard. That's his first.
His 23rd goal of the year. And he gets by his defender, DeSano. And the first goal of the second half belongs to McFall for the Arrows.
See if the Arrows can get in a little bit of a rhythm here. Remember, they trailed 3-0, Jim, and they scored 2 straight. It's all about momentum in lacrosse. And if they could score a few more here, they have a shot to come back. But Smithtown has put the pedal to the metal here. And look at this. And a whistle. Stoppage. Go back to Sachem.
And that leaves these fans in disappointment.
Look at the ride there. But Sachem has been able to beat the ride, but on the offense, their passes have been a little lackadaisical.
Yeah, as of late, but when you're up by 6 on your home field in senior day, you're going to get a little conservative.
.332 left in the third. Sachem looking to cut this deficit. Shoots. Nice save by Mathis. That's number 8. Ball is dropped. Up in the air. Controlled. And now Smithtown will bring it up. Just about 3 minutes left. Good move. A little push. A flag is down. And
physicality starting to ramp
Sachem will have it, but the whistle will be blown. Physicality shown here by Sachem, but a little too much, down 6.
Frustration starting to set in a little bit from Sachem East.
Coach Farrell not happy with the call there. Down 6 goals, 2:53 left. Smithtown now on the man up. Surprisingly, they haven't done much on the man up. They've had 3 man ups, only scored on 1 of them.
Don't tell it to Mike.
See if they could score one here. 1 for 3 on the man up. Great passing, Wertheim. Up top, shot, and a goal! Number 3 for Joe Hobart.
Smithtown goal scored by number 2, Joe Hobart.
It just seems when Hobart gets an attempt, it seems that he just wants to test his range further and further. That one from way downtown, all the way near Smithtown area. And that, first off, we see that save, and then we'll see the prior goal from McFowl. But seriously, that last goal from a Hobart was a howitzer all the way from about 25 yards out. And even Mike was waiting for him to rip it. And he ripped it and ripped it with ease.
Senior Sean Stickle.
Sean Stickle comes into the game, the senior. Stickle will be going to Indiana University, but not playing lacrosse.
Yeah. Gotta love a Hoosier.
Got a couple of them, I saw 2 of them.
And him and Stritch.
Stritch. Whistle's blown, and now we're at even strength. 11-4 score. 2:29 left in the third quarter.
You're hearing that Ranger music still.
It's messing with me here. And the stick is loose. Physical play here.
DeSanto being reckless.
Sean Stickle with the hustle play, trying to keep the ball in bounds. He'll go to Sachem. It's a good game for both teams going into the playoffs next week, Jim. Smithtown will be a 3 seed. Sachem, you know, depending on what other teams do in front of them, probably be a 10 or 11. But in the first year under Connor Farrell, it's a good year if you can make the playoffs in League One.
Yeah, both coaches in their first year. And Campbell very happy with his replacement, Willie, right now due to the illness. But he's been doing a fantastic job today.
Just under 2 minutes to play. Shot wide.
And you can see McMahon more reluctant to his left hand. That right shot, not that accurate.
See what Sachem could do here. Just under 2 minutes. Pass, shoot, too high. Off the bounce.
And that was McCall again.
So go to Smithtown with under 1:30 to play. See what Smithtown wants to draw up here. Mathis coming creeping out of his net. Passes it. Smithtown looking to draw up one final play with about a minute left in the third. Up 7 goals.
1 minute to play in the period. 1 minute.
Ball's loose. See who can come up with it.
Compete!
It looks like it will be Wertheim. Wertheim behind the net. Pass. Shoots. And I think it went into one of the defenseman's hands.
That was a legit one-timer.
Great one-time pass by Wertheim.
Oh, what a move.
Sachem with 30 seconds to go. Great dish by Wertheim. Just couldn't execute for the Bulls. Sachem with one last possession here in the third.
Watch out for
Down
Ciccone
7.
here in this final.
Behind the net. Passing around. We're down to 10 seconds left. Shoots lefty wide.
Oh, McMahon left his defender in the dust, too. 5 seconds left to go. Last opportunity, last shot coming up.
4 seconds. Up wide. Nice save by Mathis. That came from the 30-yard line. That credit Mathis with his 9th save of the day. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And Jim, let's take a look here from the one-timer. I don't know where that went.
Desperation save from DeColo. It still counts the same. His 4th save of the day.
And we're at the end of 3 quarters where Smithtown East leads 11-4 on the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Birdie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
That's Chloe Humphrey. That's a beautiful move.
Eaton goes. She shoots. High. No. A goal. Eaton is eating.
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
She is the real deal.
Gotta give it up. He does to his brother who scored.
Spalina to Spalina.
Gives it up. McNamara. He rips it and he scores. Marlon. Shot is a save. Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores. There's the game winner.
Back here, 4th quarter coming up. 12 minutes left on the clock. Alongside my broadcast partner, Jim Furchland, Chris Caiozzo on the call, along with the whole T&D Sports Video Production staff, Tom Bruno, Dave Stemple, Jamie Burkhart, Evan up top.
Come on, Johnny. Pick it up.
And Jim, Sachem probably has to hope for a miracle here, down 7. Hey, I've seen crazier, but the way Smithtown's playing, Sachem would have to play a perfect quarter.
And it's going to come down to all or nothing here.
The game, number 21, senior Ben Eschbach.
As we see another senior enter the game for the Bulls, and they played terrific today. I mean, the camaraderie has been there. But also credit to Wertheim playing a really great game after missing 2 games with the flu. And he looks very sharp.
Smithtown, great passing. Ball is loose on the ground, controlled by Sachem. And ball's loose again.
Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey.
And look at Hobart.
Ball's all over the place this quarter. That's right. Go back to Smithtown. Up 7, looking to grow on this lead. 10:44 and counting. Smithtown East. Again, there's 2 Smithtowns, East and West, in different divisions now.
Yeah.
Division 2, Smithtown West.
However, Smithtown West did beat Smithtown East 11-6 in their last game, so.
Hey, Mount Sinai's in Division 2, West Islip. They got some good programs in Division 2. Goes about in school size.
Turnover.
Couple turnovers here early for both teams. 11-4 your score. Sachem looking to cut into this deficit. They played an excellent first half. Just haven't been able to find the back of that net. Good ride here by Smithtown. Escaped by McMahon. Has the left side of the field. Takes it himself. Shoots. And a goal!
I mean, how do you guard that? How do you guard that? You have someone running right at you, and Tristan McMahon. I mean, look at this. He is full speed ahead, makes the fake, gets past the defense, fakes out Mathis, and makes it count for his second goal of the day. That was very well done.
It's a good goal there by McMahon. You know, your team's trailing. You want the momentum. Now you're down 6 with 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes, 9:53 to be exact.
That's actually his first goal of the day, and his 25th of the year.
McFall has 1. McMahon has 1. Giacone with 2. And Arena with 1. Now Smithtown back on the attack.
That's the first Sachem goal since 4-3.
See if Smithtown wants to grow on this lead or just hold out here.
Actually, since McFall had it was a 10-4. But before that, 4-3, and now it was 10-4 back in the 14th goal. And that just happened just before the end of the end of the third quarter.
Long scoring drought for Sachem. Let's see if they could build on this 5th goal. Smithtown, second possession of the 4th quarter.
They did have 6 unanswered.
That's incredible. Good chemistry all around by Smithtown. Beats his defender. That's Ryan Rooney looking to get on the scoreboard. Rooney looking to take his man. Nice pass, but dropped. And he goes down. Stickler.
That was a push. Yeah, Stickle had it.
Stickle. Sorry.
It's a stickler, though.
It's a tongue twister. Stickler, you know?
Yeah. No, it's not that easy.
Rooney.
You know what else is a tongue twister? Chris Caiozzo.
That indeed. Owen Carroll. Where's he going next year?
Carroll, he will be
Delaware.
Going to Delaware, the Blue Hens.
Got a lot of commits on this Smithtown team. Carroll up top.
And from what I heard, there's a freshman, Brandon Carroll, who is going to be incredible when Mathis leaves. He'll take over. So it just keeps on growing. The camaraderie never stops.
Smithtown East program has been good for a lot of years.
And when I talked to Coach Willie about that, is they've never won the Long Island Championship. They played twice, but they've never won.
Looking for their
first. That could
first.
be different this year. You never know. Gonna have Mike's grin in his face.
Got some tough opponents. We saw Massapequa in Nassau County. You have to get past the 2 powerhouses, Northport and Ward Melville. And Ward Melville, as long as I could remember, and from years past, they've been a powerhouse for a very long time.
Yeah, they've had tremendous recruiting, great coaching. insane athleticism, especially on the lacrosse side. I mean, Dylan Pellinetti went to Maryland for a couple of years.
Wertheim
Wow.
with his fourth. Through the double team.
We got to take another glance at this. I mean, he had no room to go. Double teamed, doesn't matter. Wertheim pulling down against the angle, and with the rip, makes it count for his fourth of the day, back to a 7-goal lead.
4 goals so far. Our player of the game, Marcus Wertheim, going to Brown. That makes 32 goals for Wertheim, and that's, you know, he surpassed the 30-goal mark on the year. It's pretty good.
That's exceptional, knowing this is the final game of the regular season, and this team is definitely capable of taking down Northport or Ward Melville. I personally believe that.
They only lost to Northport by 1.
However, they did get handled by Ward Melville 8-4.
It's not that bad. Let's see if he shoots, and a goal!
Tirana.
Matt Tirano.
Smithtown goal scored by number 40, Matt Tirana.
Tirano off the bench. Let's take a look here, Jim. He picked it up, beats one from the 20, bounces it in. And look at that celebration.
I mean, he bounced that early. That wasn't a bounce in the net. That was a bounce off the 5-yard line, and it was just a matter of eye coordination from DeColo, and he still couldn't see it. DeLomo.
7th different goal scorer. 13 goals, 7 different goal scorers. All Smithtown East here.
Nicholas Schroeder would be very happy.
Entering the game, number 4, Cam Savaka.
Cam Savaka coming in. He has no goals on the year, looking for his
Number
first.
17, Braden Feeney.
Braden Feeney comes in. Little line change. Looks like we'll have a new goalie, too.
Goalie change, number 23, Dan Russo.
Dan Russo comes in. Save percentage of 45%. They have 3 goalies. Owen Carroll with the goal.
Smithtown goal scored by number 32, Owen Carroll. Assisted by number 3, Ryan Rooney.
Jim, I think they're trying to set the record for the amount of goal scorers in this game.
That's an octopus right there, 8-legged monster. And Owen Carroll responds off the bench.
5:44 left in the game, and now this is starting to turn into a bloodbath here.
A blue hen barrier right there.
14-5, 5:44 left. And another face-off win. Wertheim, nice quick hockey pass, but no.
Eschbach had something there. Very close window.
Wertheim looks like he would just hold out, draw a play. 5:17.
Entering the game, number 11, James Tedeschi.
Ball's knocked loose. Little push.
Right to the house, Stickle.
Wertheim up top.
You can see that the offense is generating for the seniors.
Wertheim, nice save. He doesn't know where the ball is, but a nice save by DeLomo. And even though the score doesn't show it, that's 5 saves for DeLomo, the young sophomore in net for Sachem East.
And he's going against a very lethal Smithtown Bulls offense.
That's a terrible ride, fellas. 4:20 left in the game. I can say it now.
Game number 14, Mike Devlin.
Yeah.
Say it now with time winding down. We want to announce our Orland and Cohen player of the game, number 5, Marcus Wertheim. 4 goals, a few assists. Jim will be meeting with him after the game to interview him. So, you know, this was a big game because I don't know the score of the Ward Melville game. Probably will not lose. They're playing a lower seed, but secured the 3 seed at best. I'm sorry, at worst. And that's a goal for Sachem East. Number 25.
It's McFowle again, his second.
McFowle, Justin McFowle, his second.
Sachem goal by Justin McFowle.
As we take a look here on the replay.
It's very similar to the Wertheim goal, leaning away and just found a crease, and there was an opening away from Russo.
You know, Sachem East not giving up. 14-6 with 3:34. You still want to play out the clock here because you got lacrosse left in the season, in the playoffs. Let's see if Smithtown, they want to get a few more goal scorers here. Probably set the record for the amount of goal scorers I've seen. 8 different ones so far.
9's not out of the question. I'm looking for Stickle to stick one.
I mean, it is Friday the 13th, but I don't think we'll see 13 different goal scorers.
Nah.
That'd be pretty talented, huh? And the ball will go back to Sachem. And just about 3 minutes left. Errant pass by Sachem, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Smithtown. We saw a lot of good play by Smithtown East today, who will be the number 3 seed in the Suffolk County playoffs that start next Friday.
That's a terrific pass.
Some takeaways for Sachem, a very young team who will be making the playoffs this year under their first-year head coach, Connor Farrell, assisted by Mike Sophia and Ian Young, 2 former Sachem North lacrosse players. Mike played at NYIT, and Ian played at UMBC and then transferred to Stony Brook.
Aha.
And Connor talked about him. We haven't got to talk about him yet. He is a graduate of Sachem East, and as the whistle is blown, Connor Farrell, a 2015 graduate of Sachem East High School, then went on to play for LIU, at the time LIU Post, graduated there in 2019, a 2-sport athlete, played football and lacrosse, and this is the story of the day. He told me today he wasn't supposed to play lacrosse, got a football scholarship to play at LIU, an excellent football player, and lost a bet with his roommate, and now he's in the Premier Lacrosse League after an excellent career at LIU. So a funny story there, how things work. And he plays for the Chrome Lacrosse Club out of the PLL. Coach Farrell, again, his first year at the helm. I could see him coaching Sachem East for a long time. Sachem turns it over, and this should about do it. We're at 1:20, and I think Smithtown might just hold. No, they won't. Up 8 goals. Maybe they want more. Try to draw up a play or two.
Here's Devlin.
Devlin.
Final minute to play in the game. Final minute.
Good effort by both teams today. Smithtown will come out on top. Again, East versus East, and Smithtown wins the battle.
Rip it!
Let's see if And a save by DeLomo. He said, no more past me today. No 15.
6.
20 seconds left, and they want number 15. Let's see. Pass, and DeLomo has his head up, and a good pass. 10 seconds left. Let's see if Sachem will try to put one more in. We're at 5 seconds. Off the left hand, shoots, and a goal! That's, looks like Carmine Giacone, with 2 seconds left, gets the hat trick.
Carmine Giacone.
Giacone on the replay. You know, there was time coming down, and he said, you know, let me put one more in for the Hattie. Hat trick for Giacone. His team will come up on the short end, losing 14-7 with 2 seconds left. And no, folks, this isn't a football game. 14-7 will be your final. Good win by Smithtown East as the teams cross paths. No shaking of the hands. They congratulate each other on the win. Good senior day win for the Bulls. 8 different goal scorers led by the player of the game, Marcus Wertheim, headed to Brown University. Jim Furchland will be talking with him in just a few moments. Goals were scored, again, 8 different goal scorers. Smithtown East will improve to 12-2 overall. I'm sorry, 12-3 overall, 12-2, and they will finish out the year in League One 12-2. They shake hands. Sachem East will fall to 7-7 and 8-8 overall. We will be back with the player of the game interview with our own Jim Furchland. Marcus Wertheim will be joined with Jim Furchland. We'll be back here on the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Birdie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
That's Chloe Humphrey. That's a beautiful move.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
She is the real deal.
Gotta give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spalina to Spalina.
Gets it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores. Mullum. Shot is a save. Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores. There's the game winner.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Hey everybody, I'm Jim Furchel, and I am here with our Olin and Co. down east, Marcus Wertheim. Now, Marcus, you missed the last 2 games with an illness. You come in striving at 5 goals against a hungry Sachem East team who just lost their 5th straight game. But how do you feel to come out on top on your senior day in a way like this?
So we've had a very strong season. Every game, every practice, we progress. So just it really starts at practice. Everyone coming in, working their tails off, and then starts with the defense, starts with the goalie, great goalie play, great defense play, and then that allowed us to get the offensive possession and bury the ball.
And now you're going to Brown right after this. Smart kid. Congratulations for that. But where does this transition, especially with your father being up in the stands doing the PA, being real animated about you, how does that make you feel to know that he's rooting on the entire time, only not even from a far distance?
I'm very grateful for him, my mom, everyone. I'm really grateful to have him up there. He's my #1 fan, so he's pushing me every day, and I'm very grateful for that.
You guys now have won your 12th game of the season. You now won 7 in a row. Again, it's just Northport and Ward Melville on your radar. Now you host a home playoff game on Tuesday. What are your emotions coming into next week?
Just keep playing our game. You know, like I said, we're progressing every game, every practice. So if we come in, we keep working hard at practice, it's going to show in the game, and I think we could go far in the playoffs this season.
And 8 different goal scorers today in the victory. Who did you want to see put one in the net?
I had to say Michael DeSano. He's always trying to put one in the back of the net. It would have been great to see him get a point, but I think he's got one in him for playoffs, so I think he's just saving it.
Now, Smithtown East, they've never won the Long Island Championship. They've had 2 appearances, never won it. How do you feeling about it this year?
Those were very talented teams that that got there, so I think if we continue to work hard, I think the division's wide open, so it's any team's trophy.
Humble answer. Marcus, congratulations. All right, Chris, back to you.
Thanks, Jim. With our player of the game, Marcus Wertheim. Final score here at Nicholas Schroeder Field. Final score, Smithtown East 14, Sachem East 7. We want to thank everyone here at the T&D Sports Video Production staff. Our producer, Tom Bruno, our cameraman, David Stemple, and Evan Laurie. We want to thank Jamie Burkhart, and I want to thank my color commentator, Jim Furchland. Finally, Chris Cayozzo signing off here at Nicholas Schroeder Field for the Orland & Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Production.